Hey guys, it's Sunday, so you know what that means. It's time for another Market Watch video. Today is September 28th, 2025, and this is episode number 45 of the Splinterlands Card Market Watch. So we're going to go through all the different pack prices, card prices, tokens, all that good stuff. So we're going to start as we always do with SPS. How is that doing? So SPS is down, as you can see, from 2 weeks ago. We are down just above 7/10 of a cent, currently trading at 0.0073. Vouchers have been going up, especially with the new Dargatum card that is out in the shop, and it's 1,050 vouchers. So vouchers are trading for about just under 2.5 cents in game, and DEC has continued to slide lower. Currently, it is at under 67 cents per 1,000 for DEC. So it's a great time to pick up packs using DEC off the market, especially those $1 starter packs, because now those $1 packs are actually 67 cents if you pay in DEC. So great time to pick up those starter packs. With 67 cents, you've got very little downside to go ahead and opening those, trying to build up your commons and your rares. Vouchers. So vouchers, you can see for the first time in a while, we've actually gone down in the total supply. So we're just over 15.5 million. Over the last 2 weeks, you can see here we've burned 318,000. The amount has gone down. So we print 40,000 a day. So as of right now, for the last 2 weeks, you can see we're down 22,000 a day. So that means we're actually going through 62,000. So at least in the beginning, the first few days, Dargatum seems to be pretty popular and going well. We'll see how that goes. I believe it's up for 90 days. So we'll see after about 30 days how much it slows down and if we are going to start trending up in vouchers again. SPS burn, we're just over 239 million SPS that has been burnt. Over the last 2 weeks, you can see here we burnt just under 800,000 SPS burned. So we are just under 800,000 SPS that's been burnt in the last 2 weeks. And the total SPS supply, as you can see, is still over 2.7 billion. Okay, packs. So how have packs done over the last 2 weeks? So alpha packs are still selling just under 50 bucks at $49.89. There were a few actually that were opened or taken off the market in the last 2 weeks. Beta still holding above 7, currently at $7.46. Untamed has come down. You could see a month ago it was selling for $7 a pack. Now it's down to $5.10. Dice has come down as well from $5 to $4 a pack. Orb has come from $5.08 a month ago down to $3.06. Chaos Legion. So this was the big news for me today. I've been following Chaos Legion pretty closely for the packs because I sell those on the marketplace, and they've been between 32 and 35 cents. This morning I got up and the floor was at 50 cents. Someone had bought all of them. So I went over to Hive. Hive, they were selling for about 27 to 28 cents a piece. So now the bots have bought those and are relisting them at 30 cents. So when the moves happen, they happen very quickly. There'll be several hundred packs available for between 30, 35 cents, and then just the floor just gets wiped. So if you are reselling packs like I am, don't always try to just undercut the cheapest price, especially if there's a gap. Like if you see a few bots selling for 30 to 31 cents, and then the next highest goes to like 38, list yours at 37. Let the bot sell theirs first, and then you won't cut as much profit out, trying to sell it for 30.9. So just kind of look for gaps in the prices and try to fill in between those gaps. So just a little hint there for if you're reselling packs. You can see we still have over 1.7 million Chaos Legion, and we only opened 1,700 over the last 2 weeks. Rift Watchers come down a little bit, so we're down from $1.10 down to 92 cents. I don't know why. I just love the Rift Watcher set. It's one of those things where if I had more funds, I'd really just load up on these packs. Chaos Legion obviously is this cheap because there's just so many out there. But I mean, look at Rift Watchers. There's a little over 110,000 packs available. Now that is a lot, but not compared to a million. So, long term, If they come out with different formats, different other than just Modern and Wild, if they have other sets or other tournaments and stuff like that where you can use Rift Watcher cards, I think Rift Watchers under $1 pack is just a steal, but that's just me. Rebellion, so Rebellion has continued to slide a little bit lower, down to $3.39 a pack. And over the last couple weeks, you can see almost no one is opening Rebellion packs anymore. Foundation packs, as we all knew, were going to slide. I wish I had tracked this earlier when they first came out. I know they were selling for like $2, $2.50 right away. They quickly went down to $1.50. 2 weeks ago, they were selling about 39 cents. Now we seem to have hit the floor anywhere between 21 and 24 cents a pack. So we'll see if they hold at that. They are going to come out with new foundation cards in the near future, it sounds like, probably sometime in October. We're going to get the next couple chapters in campaign mode. That's going to release, I think, 6 cards that will be available. 2 cards you'll be able to get in the campaign, and the other 4 are only going to be available through your daily rewards or through opening the foundation packs. So these might see a bump in price as people try to grab those new cards. And think about it, most people are going to be in gold, so they're going to only have packs to open to get those new cards. So they may not be listing too many foundation packs, next month on the marketplace because everybody's going to be opening them, trying to get those new cards. So if you do have some foundation packs and you've been holding them, you may want to either hold them and wait till those cards are available so that you can try to get those, or if you want to try to sell them because there might be a pretty good bump in the foundation pack price. So time will tell for that. All right, let's move on to sets. So I'm going to go through this pretty quickly because in part 2 we're actually going to look at the marketplace, and I want to keep this video kind of short. So I'm just going to kind of scroll through this so you guys can see the prices. If there's anything that I think that was kind of out of the ordinary, I will kind of point it out. One thing for Alpha, I noticed an Alpha Gold Foil Common. There is 2 of them, I believe. One is like $8 and another one is $11. So instead of spending like $10 to $12 for an alchemy pack, if you want something really cool, you can get an Alpha Gold Foil card for about the same price or even a little bit cheaper. So just throwing that out there. If there's any collectors out there, you're looking to pick up a Gold Foil Alpha card, there are a couple there that are, $8 to $11. So just a word there. Looking at the promo cards, we'll go through these, of course, in part 2. Nothing too out of the ordinary, except there is a legendary promo for $2.99. That's the first one that's been available in quite a while. And then also there is a gold foil epic for $999 from Alpha. Let's see, Beta. Was there a whole lot going on with Beta? Don't think there was anything too unusual there. The promo cards, the main thing with the promos is Prince Julian and Archmage Arius. You can see they've continued to be marked down from $9.50 to $9.20 down to $666. Gold foil versions, nothing new there. Untamed. Some of your key legendary cards I think are a pretty decent price, especially Jotun. Jotun for a while was 30 to 40 bucks. Then he's been around 20 to low 20s. You can pick up a Jotun for 15 bucks. So once again, if you want to spend an alchemy pack just a little bit more than that and pick up a Jotun if you don't own one, that would be kind of a good time. Llama as well is sitting at $18. So just wanted to point that out for you guys there. There's the gold foil prices for the special gold foils. The promo cards, the Alchemist is down to 71 cents. Mighty Dricken, you can see, has come down from 400 down to 200. So if that is a card you don't own, it's about half price is where it has been over the last couple months. Nothing new for the gold foils. Dice and Orb are 2 sets that really don't see any kind of movement, whatsoever. So I have the prices listed here, but they're pretty much in line for where they have been over the last several months. For the Orb, for the gold foil legendary cards, you can see here the Warlord, 400. There is no Lord of Fire, and gold foil Corrupted Pegasus is sitting at $3.50. Chaos Legion, once again, we all know Chaos Legion. Chaos Legion is cheap. There's tons of it out there. We'll go through in part 2 the gold foils and go through the max number of gold foils for each rarity. So we can kind of look at those prices because I know those are very popular choices to put on the land. So we'll definitely check that out. Soulbounds, really not a whole lot of movement for the Soulbound Chaos reward cards. Promo cards. Dr. Blight is up from his low a month ago of being $3.17. You know, now he spiked to almost 10. Now he's still holding at over $7 a piece. Zerial still sitting at 5. Waka, look at this, guys. A Waka for $42.50. So this is about half price is where it's been for the last month. So, you know, limited card. Is it the best summoner? No. But still, it's pretty rare, and to pick one up for under $50, I think, is a pretty good deal. So if you are a collector, once again, you don't own this card, fantastic time to pick it up for $42.50, because that is a max level summoner. The gold foils, nothing too unusual. I think I saw over on X a couple days ago, I think it was Gold Matters picked up a gold foil Waka, so congrats to him. None on the marketplace. There is the gold foil Lux Vega for $3,200. Rift Watchers, anything new with that? Not really. Rift Watchers has been pretty much in the same range as where it has been. Rebellion, some of the Rebellion singles are starting to slide a little bit, especially the legendaries. We'll go through the key legendaries in a moment, but you can see the top legendary card now is $40, where it had been, you know, $55 to $60 for Tofu. Gold foil cards, we'll go through the key ones too in a bit. Your current soulbound cards, and these should be ending sometime in the next 30 days. My guess is sometime in mid-October we're going to get the new reward cards, so this is your last chance, you know, this season and probably next season to grind all your glint to pick up these soulbound cards, because the new set is right around the corner. Okay, here's the legendary cards from Rebellion. So you can see a lot of them have trended lower. Kai down to 295, a Kane to 895, Rage from 23 down to 1044. So if you don't own a Rage, great, you know, time to pick up that card. Darg's down to 739. Venka's still holding above 21. Lorcus is at 35. Cryptic just over 16. Tofu is down to 40. EMP 1820. Nidhogger 1816. And Riskel Drath just under 16 bucks at 1590. Some of the gold foils too are cheaper. Look at this gold foil Kai for $29. Gold foil Kane for $115. Gold foil Rage under 100. Gold foil Darg at 70. Most expensive gold foil this week is Venka at $399. Gold foil Lorcus at $260. Gold foil Cryptic $128. Gold foil Tofu at $222. Gold EMP at $209. Gold Nidhogger $125. And gold foil Riskel Drath at $175. Then promo cards. Some of the promo cards you can see have dipped in price. Grimbarden Smith still right around $3 at $295 with the gold foil at $17.75. Look at Manroth. I think this is the first time I've seen it under 20 bucks. Yes. 30s, 40s. Yep. So this is the first time he's under 20 and he's actually under 15. So if you don't own a Mantroth or been looking to level one up, the time is now. Under 15 bucks, and the gold foil is at 99. The Enforcer 66 cents, gold foil at 360. Baron Fiat 430 with the gold foil at 33. Mana Warden still holding at 27 cents. I thought this would dip back down into the teens, but still holding at 27 cents. The gold foil is down to 161. Sanctus at $1.72 with the gold foil at 16. Eleanor at 60 bucks, no gold foil. Night Stalker 97 cents, the gold foil at $8.99. Delia $3.59, and then a gold foil for $3.99. So this is the first gold foil in quite a while on the Market Watch. Rune Anarchist at 20. This is for a I believe, a level 2. So this is about $4 per card. The gold foil version is at $24.50. Rick Loneman is at $85. Still no gold foil on the market. Mary Put Mossmender, $167 with the gold foil at $16.94. Neff Kid at $18.18, gold foil at $3.99. Ulfka at $9.41 and the gold foil at $2.20. Warborn Shaman $3.96, gold foil at $14.91. Fizbo $26, gold foil at $1.50. Heloise the Hollow, one is for sale for $7.99, but no gold foil. And then Keelan Gaines 99 cents and the gold foil at $10.24. All right, let's move on to Conclave Arcana. So regular foils and gold foils, really not a whole lot of difference in price, pretty much the same price ranges as they have been. But let's look at the special foil versions. So the commons are ranging from 103 to 300. Mint number, we're up to 124. The rares, 259 to 500. Mint number we are currently on is 37. Epics, 575 to 888, 89. Should move this to 23 because I know we're at least on 23. And then the legendaries, there are actually 2 on the marketplace, and we are up to mint 10. So we went from number 8 to number 10 over the last 2 weeks. Gold Arcane, $77.77 to $3.50 for the commons. And then the rares range for 170 to 180, and there's only a couple of those on the marketplace. There are no gold foil, epic, or legendary arcane cards currently. Your black arcane, there's a common for $569, and there's a rare for $12,000, and that is it. Those 2 cards are the only black arcanes for sale. All right, the promo cards, the Skinwalker regular foil is 71 cents, gold foil $7.79, and the black foil, this should be $5.75, not $5.75. That would be a fantastic buy. Gramo is at $15. The gold foil is at $145. Yabanus is at $139 for the regular foil. Airdrops, Zerk is at $850 with the gold foil at $65. The voucher cards, Tososhi $3.99, gold foil at $39, and then the new Dargatum card. Currently, the regular foil is going for $21, and the gold foil is selling for $209. The pickle is selling for 7 cents. The gold foil is at $1.67. Black foil at $285, and gold foil at $177. Arena Fanatic jumped from 84 cents 2 weeks ago. Currently, the cheapest on the market is $1.37. And then finally, for the foundation set, commons are a penny. You can see here rares 1 to 39 cents. So the archons have come down quite a bit, as you can see, over the last month and a half. Epics a penny to 62 cents, and then legendaries 9 cents to 250. Gold foils have come down as well, with the most expensive gold foil being $18. And then your non-starter epics that you don't get in campaign, you can see how the prices have dipped here. Lady Amara is down to 8 cents, the Horse Tamer to 9, Assel at 27, Glimmermancer at 37, Lenore at 23 cents, and then Saltwater Mage down to 62 cents. Legendary cards, as you can see, have come down as well. Salamanders at 30 cents, the Celestial Guardian at 56 cents, Root at 99 cents, Musketeer at 86 cents, and then the one everyone wants, the Scale Weavers, come down from $10 a month ago, just under $5 2 weeks ago. Now it's $2.50. So you can see the halving effect, 10 to 5 to $2.50. So does that mean in a month it'll be $1.25? Maybe. Gold foils. Lady Amara, Horse Tamer are both 70 cents. Assel is at 164. Glimmermancer 150. Lenore $1.57, and then the Saltwater Mage gold foil is $6.32. And your gold foil legendaries: Salamanders at $3.66, Celestial Guardian at $3.70, the Root at $6, Musketeer at $3.95, and the Scale Weaver There's the main card in the set at $18, but look where that was a month ago, almost 70. Okay, guys, there you have it. There is part one of the Market Watch for September 28th, 2025. Of course, part two, I'll have that posted shortly. We're going to do a deep dive just into the card market, and we're going to look at every set and just kind of see what's out there, how many are on the market, and see if there's any gaps, because there are quite a few cards that there are no copies of on the marketplace for some of the older sets. So stay tuned for that in part two. So until then, stay the course, keep on frontiering, and have fun. Take care.